I am Dr. Chandraiah, Gopani, Associate Professor in I would like to introduce Dalit freedom fighters. So we have prepared a list of the Dalit freedom fighters. Many times Dalit freedom fighters' contribution, their life struggle, their vision of nationalist thinking is neglected in history writings, in particular, and academic writings in general. So we have prepared a list of the freedom fighters, Dalit freedom fighters. So we have begin with the Kugli from Tamil Nadu. Kugli comes from the Arundhatiya community. She is one of the very ferocious freedom fighters. Her contribution is neglected because she belongs to the Dalit communities. So we have also Lahoji Salve. He is one of the renowned freedom fighters from Maharashtra, who is also considered to be great wrestlers who come from Mang community. So whose contribution is very important in the freedom movement. We have also Gangubai Valmiki Samaj contribution in freedom movement is also neglected. Gangubai contribution is very important. We also have a Banki Chama. So the Chama contribution in freedom movement are also neglected, and we have Banki Chama. And like that, you also have the Dalit women freedom fighters like Uda Devi Kasi, Jalkari Bai, and then Madha Devi Bandi, again Valmiki community say Guruchan Thakur come from the West Bengal, and particularly Harchan Thakur, Guruchan Thakur, even Yogindranath Mandal contributions are neglected in freedom movement. So Bengal produced not only Bajralok freedom fighters, Bengal also produced the Dalit freedom fighters who had a distinct nationalist thinking that we have to understand. We also recognize Srinivas who come from the Madras province. So his contribution is also very important. We also have a Madare Pasi community contribution in freedom movement is also very important. So in that way, there are many communities who have contributed towards freedom movement. We have also Ayyapani from Kerala and Parvankar Balu contribution is very important. He was a famous, renowned, world famous cricketer whose thinking, though there was a caste discrimination, he contributed a lot towards freedom movement as well as making India to be proud at the international level. Swami Achitananda contribution is very important. Particularly in North India, he was Swami Achitananda was the first Dalit leader who is considered to be all India level. Much before Ambedkar, his contribution, his vision of the nation and nationalist thinking is very important. He developed a Adi Hindu movement. Adi Hindu movement was the first all India movement which influenced throughout India. Today also there are lakhs of people who follow the Swami Achitananda ideology. He is one of the radical anti-caste thinker who visualized a creative nationalist thinking during British period. So we also have Aman Chandi Devan from Kerala. And MC Raja is also one of the very important leaders from Madras province. We also have a Shamlal Dubey from Allahabad, Uttar Pradesh. We also have Ariga Ramaswamy. He was a part of the Congress from Nizam period. Who also developed a very distinct thinking within the Dalit leadership, who encouraged many intercaste marriages, who also fought against the Nizam. So we also have a Manguram. Manguram contribution is neglected. Manguram contribution is very very important, particularly in Arya Hindu house and developing a Hadi Dharmi movement in Punjab, Haryana region. So his life struggle vision we have to understand how Dalits had a distinct nationalist vision. We also have a Santram B. Bhagirathi Verma, again Bhagirathi Verma from the Nizam period, who also had influence in the Andhra. Nizam period, his contribution is very very important. And Santram B. was a very important person who also contributed, was the important leader in Jatpur Mandal. So again we have a V.I. Muniswami Pillai, Sardar Nagarkar. Sardar Nagarkar comes from the Rayalaseema region, so who was a part of the Congress, a very very important leader. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Babasaheb Ambedkar, B.R. Ambedkar thinking, radical thinking, as a philosopher, as a politician, as an architect of the Indian Constitution, created a huge impact among the press communities in India. Today also, his ideas on nation and nationalist thinking become more relevant, particularly from the vantage point of the anti-caste thinking. So, again we have Gurram Jasiva, he was a poet and a very important contribution. Kavali Narayana, Udham Singh contribution one can't deny. When it comes to Udham Singh, many people deliberately neglect. He is the one who showed the courage and also the highest kind of showcase the highest degree of the patriotic courage through his even he sacrificed his life. So Udham Singh is today, if at all, if there are many people who want to propagate nationalist thinking, Udham Singh will be the first person. But generally in mainstream upper caste elite nationalist thinking, Udham Singh never become part of the symbol. So Kusuma Dharmana from Andhra is also poet and leader who had very very important ideas on nation and nationalism. He wrote a poem, long poem called Makottu Elladorakaru. So we don't want this black bloodism within India. When Apokals are critiquing and challenging the British, Kusuma Dharmana wrote a poetry in against the Brahminical system. So we have also B.S. Venkatrao, who was a strong follower of the Ambedkar in Nizam period. We also have a Vemula Kurumaya. We also have a Lakshman Ramakarkar. So there are many people who have contributed. Pramada Ranjan Thakur, Kuli Ramaswamy, Mahashe Vikula, Allahabad, Jogendranath Mandal. His contribution is very very important. He strongly supported Babasaheb Ambedkar. His contribution, particularly from the Bengal, in visualizing the anti-caste nation, national thinking is very very important. Bhaiya Suryanarayana Murthy, Kakkam, then Meghar Chandra Laskar, Babu Jagjivan was a part of the Congress. His contribution in freedom movement is very very important. We have to understand how even Captain Mohanlal, Captain Mohanlal was the part of the Chamar regiment. Chamar regiment contribution is deliberately neglected in mainstream history writings. Mohanlal Kuril was the Chamar regiment capital. It's very very important. So people like Babu Jagjivan and Masudia Ben Basi were the countless strong leaders Surya Pasi comes from the Pasi community from UP. There were the tall leaders in Congress, but most of the Dalit leaders who were part of the Congress, like even Dakshayani Velayadu from Kerala, though they are part of the Congress, their contributions are regarded as a Congress cadre leader, not as a Dalit leader. So in that way, whatever contribution they have done, it went to the Congress account, not to the Dalit legacy, Dalit distinct Dalit contributions, Dalit leader contribution to the nation building or getting the freedom movement. So we have a Chandraiah from Valmiki community from Prayagraj, Allahabad. So his contribution, in fact, he sacrificed his life, Chandraiah, but nobody recognized. So he was the one who upholded the flag, national flag, and he was killed. So that shows that the leaders sacrificed their life. In that regard, Chandraiah contribution is very, very important. Though Allahabad was the center for the many activities for the Congress and freedom movement, and the Chandraiah contribution is not recognized. So there are Kotapalli Narsaya, Shantam Kumar Das, Appikatla Joseph, again from Andhra, Ishwari Bai, and Ishwari Bai come from Ambedkarite thinking, Telangana. So her contribution is very, very important. So we have again Vajana, Anjanappa, Hindi Narsappa, Tamanapalli, Amrit Rao. So there are many, many leaders. We have Annabhausate. Annabhausate comes from Mang community from Maharashtra. Annabhausate famous, he was the leader, writer, he was the one of the very, very initiative, he was the legendary figure of the Dalit writing. He was part of the communist movement. So he had a very distinct understanding of the nation building and nation's thinking. When we got a freedom, he was also giving a warning to the mass people that ये आज़ादी जो की है देश की जनता भूखी है. So he was also awakening the people, saying that this Azadi, we can't stop with this Azadi, we have to launch another Azadi for the freedom from the hunger and caste system and so on and so forth. He is a legendary literary writer, leader from Maharashtra. So even within the communist movement also, Annabhausate contribution is neglected. So we have Sumitra Devi, Damodar Sanjeevaya. He was the first chief minister of Dalit community. He was a part of the Congress. So Sumitra Devi and Rajamani Devi and Sumitra Devi, Emmanuel Shekhar from Tamil Nadu, T.V. Narayana, Uppala Malsuru from the communist movement. T.V. Narayana comes from Arya Samaj. So there are many people who come from Arya Samaj movement. There are many people who are participating in Congress. There are many people from the Ambedkarite movement. There are many people from the communist movements. Dalits contributed from the different ideological point of view towards freedom movement. They sacrificed their life. So their contribution is historical in freedom movement. So we have to understand their life, struggle, contribution, their ideas on nation and nation building. So they had a very distinct nationalist thinking that is deliberately neglected in academic writings and popular discourse. Today, many generation of scholars and activists should understand and document this valid vision of the nationalist thinking or subordinate vision of the nationalist thinking. Thanks for watching. Thank you.